Did you know that China is the largest producer of vegetables and fruits in the world? They produce a massive 54% of the world's vegetables. The United States, India, Brazil, and Turkey are also significant contributors. These nations' local climates, soils, and nurturing practices influence the quality, taste, and texture of what we eat. From apples to oranges and tomatoes, the global produce journey is fascinating. So, the next time you bite into a crisp carrot, remember its journey. Have you ever thought about growing your own? Ever wonder how a tiny seed transforms into a juicy fruit or a crunchy veggie? It's a journey worth exploring. A seed, a small entity, holds an entire universe inside. The start of a thrilling journey, it's like the first word of an unwritten story. The seed is sown, marking the genesis of our fruits and veggies. Despite its size, the seed is strong, prepared for what lies ahead. The growth phase is where miracles happen. The seed, with sunlight, water, and soil nutrients, starts to germinate. It's like a newborn taking its first breath. Gradually, the seed sprouts, breaking through the soil to face the sun. It's a dance of love and patience between nature and nurture. The plant forms leaves, stems, roots, maturing day by day, akin to a child growing up. The plant matures to take the next crucial step in its journey. The formation of the fruit or vegetable, the climax of our story, unfolds. As flowers bloom and pollination takes place, fruits and vegetables take shape. It's the result of all the hard work and patience. The harvest time arrives. The fruits and veggies are ripe, full of flavor and nutrients. It's the final triumph after a long journey. The pleasure of harvest is unique, the joy of seeing the tangible results of your effort. The journey from seed to harvest, a labor of love, patience, and careful attention. But the end result? Absolutely worth it. Imagine stepping into your backyard and picking fresh, ripe tomatoes for your salad. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Let's delve into the charm of kitchen gardens, a throwback to our agricultural heritage. A kitchen garden, or potager in France, is a unique type of garden. It's a spot where you grow your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs, just a few steps from your kitchen. Imagine the meals you could create with produce so fresh, it's practically sun-kissed. Picture the vibrant colors of ripe produce, the crunch of fresh lettuce, the calming scent of herbs your kitchen. That's a lure of a kitchen garden. But it's not about fresh produce, it's also about sustainability. By growing your own food, you're lessening the carbon footprint associated with transporting produce from farms to your plate. You're also evading harmful pesticides and chemicals prevalent in commercial farming. Additionally, kitchen gardens can be a therapeutic pastime. The act of planting a seed, watching it grow, and eventually harvesting the fruits of your labor brings immense satisfaction. It's a form of mindfulness, offering a respite from our bustling lives. Kitchen gardens can be any size. You could start with a few pots on your balcony or a portion of your backyard. The joy is in the cultivation of your own food. So, whether you're an experienced gardener or a novice, consider a kitchen garden. It's a move towards healthier eating, a greener planet, and a mindful existence. A kitchen garden can transform your meals, your environment, and even your mood. Ready to start your own? Starting a kitchen garden might seem daunting, but with a few tips and tricks, you'll be growing your own veggies in no time. Begin by finding the right spot, somewhere with 6 to 8 hours of sunlight daily, preferably south-facing. Also, ensure easy access to water is available. Once the location is sorted, it's time to prepare the soil. Remove any existing grass or weeds, then enrich the soil with compost or well-rotted manure. This forms the base of your garden. Next, decide on the plants. Consider your dietary preferences and what grows well locally. Tomatoes, lettuce, and herbs are ideal for beginners, easy to grow, and rewarding at harvest time. With your plants picked, it's time to sow those seeds. Follow the instructions on the seed packets for planting depth and spacing. Some seeds prefer direct sowing, while others need indoor start before transplantation. Once everything is planted, water consistently. The soil should remain moist, not waterlogged. Excess water is as harmful as scarcity. And remember, be patient. Growing plants take time, but the results are gratifying. With these reduced steps, you're well on your way to starting your kitchen garden. Remember, patience is key. Enjoy the process, And before you know it, you'll be reaping the rewards of your hard work with a harvest of fresh, homegrown produce. Once you've planted your seeds, it's time to nurture your plants. Wait for the magic to happen. A kitchen garden requires both effort and attention. First, watering is vital. The soil should remain moist but not waterlogged to avoid root rot. The perfect balance will change according to the type of plants you're growing. Secondly, regular weeding ensures plants get the nutrients and space they need. It's important to remove weeds by the root, taking care not to disturb the roots of your plants. Controlling pests is another key aspect. Pests can harm your plants and lessen your yield. Organic methods, such as insect-repelling plants and homemade sprays, are effective in managing pests. Fertilizer is the final step. It supplies your plants with essential nutrients that may be missing in your soil. You can use commercial fertilizers or make your own from compost. Now, for the harvest, knowing when to can be challenging. Generally, fruits and vegetables should be fully colored and firm. Each plant has its own ideal harvesting time, so research is recommended. Remember, the more you harvest, the more your plants will produce. With patience and care, your kitchen garden will flourish. So, are you ready to embark on your gardening journey? There's something incredibly satisfying about biting into a fruit or vegetable that you've grown yourself. From the crunch of a fresh carrot to the sweet tartness of a homegrown tomato, the taste is incomparable. The produce from your kitchen garden is brimming with natural flavor and nutrients. There's no industrial storage or long-distance transportation. It's a journey from your garden straight to your table, the freshest you can get. Every bite is a testament of your nurturing and care. Watching a tiny seed grow into a bountiful plant brings immense satisfaction. The joy of cultivating life, creating sustenance with your own hands, is incomparable. So why not experience the joy of homegrown produce? Start your kitchen garden today and taste the difference.
Have you ever wondered if it's possible to have a green thumb in a concrete jungle? Today we venture into the world of urban gardening and vertical farming, a dynamic blend of city hustle and serene greenery. It's much more than a hobby. It's a lifestyle that transforms concrete into a vibrant canvas of nature. By using balconies, terraces, or even walls, urban dwellers can create lush, green spaces that not only produce fresh food but also purify the air. These patches of green in the cityscape add to our urban beauty and give a sense of tranquility in the midst of the city's chaos. Apart from its aesthetic appeal, urban gardening also enhances our well-being. It's therapeutic, fosters mindfulness, reduces stress, and promotes a sense of accomplishment. Whether it's the exchange of concrete for compost or skyscrapers for sunflowers, urban gardening is a fulfilling journey into the heart of nature amidst our urban surroundings. Let's delve into the world of urban gardening and discover how to create a green oasis in your urban space. Starting an urban garden or a vertical farm might seem daunting, but following the right steps, it can be easier you think. The first step, finding the right location. You need a spot that gets at least 6 hours of sunlight daily. Remember, sunlight in urban settings can be tricky due to buildings and shadows. So observe your chosen spot for a few days to ensure it gets enough light. Then choose what to plant. Herbs, vegetables, or flowers? Pick plants suitable for your climate and sunlight conditions. For vertical gardens, select plants that grow upwards. Next, we deal with soil. Urban soil varies in fertility, so you might need potting soil or compost to provide plant nutrients. Then it's planting time. Dig a hole deep enough for the plant's roots, place the plant in, and cover the roots with soil. Water them, but don't drown them. Maintenance is crucial. Regular watering, feeding with compost or fertilizer, and pest control are part of the job. Plants also need affection. Talk to them, sing to them. They'll respond positively. If you're short on space, vertical. Vertical gardens are great for maximizing growing area. Use trellises, wall-mounted planters, or old pallets to build one. Ensure your vertical structure can support your plant's weight. So, from selecting the perfect location to choosing the right plants, preparing the soil, planting, and caring for your garden, we've covered it all. With these steps, you're well on your way to creating a thriving urban garden. So, to quickly recap our urban gardening journey. We've delved into urban gardening, a transformative practice that beautifies city life. It's not just cultivating plants. It's about a greener lifestyle amidst concrete. We've discussed initiating an urban garden, selecting a spot, choosing plants, and maintaining it. We've briefly mentioned vertical farming, a space-efficient technique. Urban gardening benefits are extensive. It enhances air quality, reduces stress, and allows organic food cultivation. It proves that you don't need vast lands to love nature. Remember, you don't need a large yard to cultivate your green thumb. With urban gardening, you can bring nature right to your doorstep. Happy gardening!